Presentation and public speaking skills. Commanding the room. Presentations and public speaking are often unavoidable aspects of being a CFO. Whether you're presenting to the board, addressing shareholders, engaging with analysts, or even speaking at industry events, the ability to deliver a compelling message is essential. While numbers and data may be your primary language, your ability to communicate these numbers effectively will greatly impact their influence. Over the years, I've observed that mastering the art of presentation and public speaking can significantly elevate your role from a mere finance executive to a strategic leader. The essentials of effective presentations. Know your audience. One of the first lessons I learned was to understand my audience. The level of detail, complexity, and the framing of your presentation should align with your audience's familiarity with the subject matter. What board members need to know is often different from what an operations team or a group of financial analysts may want to hear. Structure matters. A well-structured presentation is easier to follow and retains audience engagement. Start with a strong introduction that outlines the purpose and objectives. Follow with the main content, ideally divided into sections or themes, and conclude with a summary and a call to action, if appropriate. Simplify complex ideas. As a CFO, you'll often deal with complex financial data and concepts. The real skill lies in simplifying this complexity into digestible pieces of information. Utilize analogies, metaphors, or storytelling to make intricate topics relatable. Tools like charts, graphs, and visual aids can also help. The 3 C's: clear, concise, compelling. Clear, avoid jargon. Use simple words and sentences. Concise, be as brief as possible while conveying the complete message. Over-explaining can lead to disengagement. Compelling, use persuasive language, emotional appeal, or strong evidence to make your case. Practical tips for public speaking. Practice. Practice. I cannot stress enough the importance of rehearsal. Practice not just your slides but also your delivery. Time yourself, modulate your voice, and pay attention to your body language. Manage anxiety. Nervousness is natural but can be distracting. Deep breathing exercises, or even a short meditation session before taking the stage, can help. Focus on the message, not yourself. Engage with the audience. Make eye contact, ask rhetorical questions, or use brief pauses to let key points sink in. Interaction keeps the audience invested and makes your presentation memorable. Handle Q&A skillfully. Anticipate the questions you're likely to receive and prepare your answers. Listen carefully to each question, and answer concisely and directly. If you don't know the answer, it's better to admit it and offer to follow up than to bluff. Real-world example, earnings call. One of the most challenging and high-stake types of presentation a CFO will give is the quarterly earnings call with analysts and investors. The pressure is immense. You're reporting on past performance while also setting expectations for the future. Here's how I've managed to navigate them successfully. 1. Preparation. Understand every data point, what drove the numbers, and how it fits into the bigger strategic picture. Prepare a script but don't read it verbatim. 2. Transparency. Be clear about both the wins and the losses. Honesty builds credibility. 3. Anticipate questions. You can almost predict the questions you'll be asked based on the current results and market trends. Have answers ready, backed up by data. 4. Follow up. Sometimes, questions can't be answered immediately. In such cases, promise to follow up, and make sure you do. As a CFO, you'll often find that your ability to articulate ideas and strategies can be as critical as the ideas and strategies themselves. Presentation and public speaking are not just supplementary skills but essential capabilities that contribute to your effectiveness as a leader. So, whether it's a 5-minute update at a staff meeting or a keynote address at an industry conference, remember, how you say it is often as important as what you say.